Hey guys, Don and Ash here,
Hello.
back for a reaction video. This time we're going to be taking a look, finally, at Arcane's Bridging the Rift. We just finished episode 9.
Yes. Oh my god, what another roller coaster.
Yeah, it was insane. The whole season was insane. Yeah, a roller coaster I don't even know another word to use for it.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
was, it was an absolute riot. Like honestly, it pulled us every which way, and I'm excited to look at the behind the scenes now. I think we both are.
Yeah.
We just want to understand more of the show and the artist's direction and their, the creative inspiration and
All the things.
everything to do with this. Can't wait to dive into it.
Yeah, I am beyond excited.
Oh, I just quickly wanted to say that this is the Arcane Bridging the Rift trailer. So we will be checking out the first episode of Bridging the Rift very soon,
Yes.
which is about half hour long. So you can expect a longer kind of review on that one. But for now, we're just going to check out the trailer and see everything that they're going to show us about.
Yes.
All right, let's go.
All right, this is our first behind the scenes in the writer's room. Alex, what year is it?
1922.
Whoa!
We knew Arcane was going to be the very first deep story expression of League of Legends. At that point, we had produced 3-4 minute music videos.
This was such a leap from music video to full animated show. This is so unbelievably ambitious. Like, I don't know how in the world we're going to pull this off.
My goodness.
A lot of great creative ideas, they're fragile.
I already have some too.
There's enough video games where the audience asks for a movie or a show for years and years and years,
Yes?
and then it sucks.
The stakes
Yes.
are really high.
The consensus was, you don't have the story yet, and it's not going to work.
Your first thought, of course, is just like, is it dead?
My whole spine has
With this
mad
amazing
goosebumps.
animation studio in Paris. Fortiche had this unique approach to animation.
How do you texturize something to look like a painting?
We paint.
We paint!
The combination of all the different skill sets.
The possibility is so wild.
Oh, my cheek has
You can
goosebumps
figure
on.
out
I'm not
what
even
is
kidding.
something that if you love it, a lot of people would love it. That's where you really should go hard. That's
Yes.
what we tried with
Yeah.
Arcane. When I went to the right leadership and was like, I think we should make a TV show about our characters. First answer was no. Okay, give me like $2,000. They're like, okay, fine. And
I don't remember getting any of this money.
anyway,
Oh my goodness! You've got to be kidding me.
Oh.
I'm so stoked about the fact that they made this like a trailer with like the music hype and everything.
So perfect.
That was sick.
What year is it?
Okay,
I was
wow.
like immediately I was like, ooh, the wall.
Yeah, the planning, I got so stoked, honestly. I nerded out at their setups.
Oh yeah.
Their setups,
Yeah.
I was like, yo, listen, I'm like such a techie nerd with like serious gear acquisition syndrome. I'm like, I need it. I'm like, I don't even know what it does and I need it.
1922.
Look at it.
Yeah.
I knew Arcane was going to be the very
What
I
a
love this. I
sick
love this so much.
drawing of Vi. She's got rollerblades on. Yeah. She's got wheels on her knees too.
Yeah.
So she like her one.
I see 'em,
Oh
yeah.
my goodness! So
She
sick.
looks so sick.
If she evolves into this in the show, or like we see her like this in season 2, like after like I don't know 5 years, however many, I'm going to lose my mind.
Literally. Oh my gosh.
first.
I love that drawing so much.
Yeah,
deep story expression of
like look at all their storyboarding.
I was just gonna say expression. Man, you guys didn't even need to talk about expression. We know you good. Like
Yeah,
literally, you guys are such masters at it.
Yeah, like I even want to know what programs they're using. I'm just like, I just want to play. Like this is the same reason that we got into using Blender, because it's just cool to learn a new a skill, a new ability,
Yes.
and
yeah.
to dive into a new program and
Yeah.
see all the possibility
Honestly,
that it opens up.
yeah, when we did our first Blender tutorial, it literally does that. It opens up your mind creatively to be like, well, could I do this? Could I do this?
I have
What about that?
massive
Like,
goosebumps right now. Like the process is sick.
yeah.
This is so sick. I'm like stupidly excited.
Right?
All right.
League of Legends. At that point, we had produced 3-4 minute music videos.
This was
I-
we were like, hey, you wanna?
Yeah.
such a leap from music video to full animated show.
I'm like, I honestly, I'm so excited for the day that we get you one of these giant drawing pads, just because you're the artist of our
Ugh.
relationship, and I just like want you to have
Yeah.
the best arty drawing stuff.
Man, the day that happened,
And
like,
I'm just like, the keyboard mount. I don't know
I
what
was
this
gonna
is.
say, I'm
Whatever
like,
we have
his
to get
keyboard
you.
is up top.
Yeah, whatever we have to get you.
And
I'm
I'm
just
like,
like,
it's so true because I'm like, I do the same thing where I have a little Wacom, and then my keyboard sits actually in front of my Wacom, and I use like I'm right-handed, so I draw with my right hand, and I have my arm like kind of around my Wacom to like be ready to hit the undo key and like all my little shortcuts and stuff.
yeah.
So I'm like, yeah, having it up top would be, and I mean, obviously his screen there, I don't know, Wacom, whatever it is, it's a lot bigger than what I have. So the amount of drawing space, I am like, yep, that is nice.
I would be bugging her. I would be bugging her every day to be like, "Can I play with it?" That's so cool. Like,
This is so unbelievable.
look at all
ambitious.
those
Like,
layers.
I don't know how in the world we're gonna pull this off.
Yo, but you did.
A lot of great creative ideas. They're
yes,
fragile.
I love how they acknowledge.
So that's yeah.
I
I
love-
I got goosebumps as he said it again.
Yeah, I love how they acknowledge how they were just like a lot of fans asked for the next iteration of the
Yeah,
story.
yeah.
On the next medium, whether it's a movie or a TV show or an animated series, whatever it is, and it sucks. And they straight up said, and most of the time it sucks.
Right.
And I love that they acknowledged that and approached it from such a humble
And
approach as opposed to
yeah.
being like, nah, we got this. It's gonna be the best show because most
Right?
companies do that. The marketing team goes off
yeah, but they like literally admitted like we don't have a story yet.
and admitted
Like-
how fragile it was.
Yeah.
And I love the line. I'm just gonna let it play. I love the line when they brought it in and back and said, when you're stoked about something, you got to go hard in it because other people like, holy cow. As artists ourselves, I think that hits on a soul level.
like yeah.
Like because
yeah.
because artists in general are so fragile and we doubt ourselves so much
Yeah.
throughout the, doubt ourselves not even through the process but before the process starts.
Even
and
starts,
like
yeah.
honestly, the biggest killer of artists is ourselves.
It's literally yeah.
Like
Literally us.
it's so unfortunate. So it's like so inspiring and motivational to hear the people who worked on it, the artists themselves speak from
Yeah,
such a humble point. Like it's
I'm-
just so happy.
Yeah, I'm literally just like, dream big, man.
Yeah.
Dream
There's
big.
enough video games where the audience asks for a movie or a show for years and years and years, and then it sucks.
The stakes are really high.
To
Like, can we just go back to that one scene there? Like, look at, okay, there it is. Look, look how cool this is. These
Oh
these
my
drawings are so
gosh.
basic, but honestly, this is even. I'm. To them, it's basic. To me, these are
It's
so cool.
awesome.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna be that person. They always ask more and more. I'm like, I want a book. I want like a book that I can buy now.
Not a read book, but an art book.
Like an art book. Yeah, I want an art book. I
that
want
would
an
be
art
sick.
book of Arcane. I want an Arcane art book.
That would be so sick. Yeah, I love seeing these abstract drawings that, I don't know, I'm not going to say minutes for them, but it takes lesser time than the actual fleshed out drawings. These would
Yeah.
take me like a year straight.
Yeah.
I'm like,
It's like yeah, even if they're just like these kind of like really really rough sketches, like they still take vision to do, right?
Oh,
Like, 'cause
100%.
They're storyboards. They're picturing camera angles here. They're picturing all the little changes like that. Who we're zoning in on and who we're coming back to, and like movement and like
it would
there's
be-
so much thought that actually goes into these.
I want to
It's so
see these.
incredible.
I want to see these to all my favorite fights, all the Vi scenes. I want to see all the Vi
Stakes
storyboards.
are
and
really
stuff like
high.
that.
the
That's like
consensus
zooming,
was
can we
you don't have a
jump?
story
Yeah,
yet,
no kidding.
and it's not gonna work.
Your first thought, of course, is just like, is it dead?
Look at her drawing
yeah.
that gun.
I love it when she's like, "How to make it look painterly? We paint."
Yeah. Okay.
Girl.
Like, okay. I'm like, is she literally in Photoshop?
I was just gonna say, I'm like,
She's literally
she's
in
literally in Photoshop.
Photoshop right now. I can't even. I'm just like, oh really? Photoshop will let you do this? I'm like, man, I suck. I gotta up my skills, man.
I'm gonna go back to my next Photoshop project. Like, what
Amazing animation studio in
else can I
Paris.
do?
Yeah.
Fortiche.
I honestly have
Yeah.
I don't know how to explain this, but I'm gonna say it right now. I've wanted to be an artist my whole life. Like what I naturally gravitate towards and what I'm skillful at is music. And music makes my soul happy. Don't get me wrong, but in my head, like music is just one part of the artistic formula in my head. It's like I'm missing pieces of the puzzle, right? So when I see a scene or a vibe in my head, if I want something to sound like like really cool, and the music I hear it is like dun, 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 then there's a vision that comes along with that, and I'm just when I see these things, I get very frustrated that I can't just put it out there. I can't just
Yeah.
put it on paper or put it on computer or put it somewhere where I can see it outside
Yeah.
of my head, right?
Yeah.
That is so aggravating.
Yeah.
And
The struggle, the struggle is real.
yeah, and every artist, like I can appreciate how artists who are better than me at drawing art or painting art, we're all at different levels. We all have our struggles at whatever level. So
Yeah.
somebody who's like way more skilled than me, or even you, can relate to my struggles way down at like rookie level.
Oh yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
so
Because I feel like no matter how skilled or how refined your skills get, you always have those moments where maybe you just can't, get that hand right or whatever it is. Like or you just can't, like you said, quite get your idea from here onto the page.
yeah.
Like you hit that struggle no matter what stage of your artist journey that you're in.
At least for most people. I mean, there's probably some people, conversely, that feel like they've made it where they're happy with their stuff.
Sure,
And
yeah.
honestly, I feel like that's like Valhalla level. Like once
Yeah.
you've ascended,
Yeah.
like again, you don't have to be competing with other people. It can be at whatever part of your journey that you're
Yeah.
just like, boom, I've made it.
It's-
I'm happy. Like
Yeah.
I feel whole.
It's definitely a little bit both. Like there's some projects I go into with like I have a pretty well-rounded vision of what I'm looking for, and sometimes I can just like, get it out there. And then yeah, there's those projects that, stump you a bit
I cannot.
too.
Yes, not anytime. No, that's awesome though. Okay, let's just bring in a couple of the
This unique approach
last
to
things that we
animation.
love.
Yeah.
Texturize something to look like a
I
painting.
love actually when we first
It
saw
was
the
the
office, you
culmination.
actually see that wall back there where all those little storyboards were.
Yes. I just love the way she only gets like a 2 second kind of thing here,
Yeah.
but the way she says "I paint" and she strokes her shoulders, it comes
Yeah.
across so humble.
She's like, I just
Not nonchalant. She comes across so humble because she
Yeah.
just looks so like
Like a painting.
We paint.
like
Yeah.
look, it's such a humble little cute smile, right?
She's so happy.
Exactly. Like that's the vibe she gives
She's
off,
like-
and I'm just like it comes across so genuine. I can't help but
Yeah,
smile too.
I'm like, man, she is doing what she loves.
yes.
Like, I guess it kind of goes back to what they said before. Like, when you're so stoked about something and so passionate about something, so naturally
yeah.
excited for it,
Yeah.
and you can tell she is.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like no wonder Arcane turned out the way it did is because you have people like this that are so
the whole
amped
team.
for what they're doing, right? And
The
they're
whole
so
team. Yeah.
they're so dedicated to building this.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was the culmination of all the different skill sets.
This, I can't wait to get to whatever episode pulls in the music stuff. I'm
Oh
like,
my gosh,
my brain just
yeah.
clicked on. I'm like, yep, I'm on. This is my time.
Yeah. Yeah.
I used to the first instrument I ever played was actually a violin. So I don't have a violin. I don't own a violin. I haven't played it for years, but I absolutely love classical music. I just
Yeah.
do. It's a weird thing for me. Like it's not weird in general. It's weird for me because it's very estranged to most of the other music I listen to. It's like, we're listening to metal, we're listening to rap, we're listening to hip hop, we're listening to D&B and drum and bass, and then classical music.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I absolutely there are some very beautiful string
Oh yeah.
string compositions in
Yes.
Arcane, and I cannot wait. Like for example, the monster you created, that song, I just found it last night. Ash doesn't know this yet, but it's by Sting. Sting
What?
sing. Yep.
Really?
Yep. Yep.
Oh, what?
Yep. It's so cool, right?
That is so
Yep.
cool. Oh my god.
Yep.
Mind blown.
Yes.
Wow, that is such a cool little tidbit.
It's Sting's voice, and as I was listening to it last night, I did a little freestyle jam to it. It's just a song that's a lot of people listen to the song. It's very moving. It's very emotionally moving, and very just really encapsulates the vibe. Or I want to say the song is perfect by itself. I'll be completely honest. I
Yeah,
want to say the
yeah.
visuals. They complement each other. I don't want to say
Yeah.
like the song carries the visuals or the visuals carry the song.
Yeah, no,
They are
it's
in beautiful
just,
matrimony.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
there is a perfect
Perfect pairing.
mixture
Yeah.
of creative entities, right? Like, but I love Sting's natural voice in the song, and then you can hear when they like chorus his voice, and just how his voice starts to sound more ethereal as the song goes on, as he's singing the chorus. Oh my god, I just want to bawl my eyes out. Like the greatest way for me to experience it and go along with it is to play along with it. So I had to grab my guitar and put on the most beautiful tone that I could find and jam along with it, and I had a lot of fun. But bring it back to the violin thing, bring those back up on screen. I really think that violin's a beautiful instrument. I think
Yeah.
that all woodwind instruments and older styled instruments are beautiful things, and I
Yes.
really just can't wait to dive into this.
Yes.
Was the culmination of all the different skill sets.
The possibilities is so wild.
And sorry, I just want to also add on not just the music itself, but like my techie brain comes in. I'm like, okay, I want to know all the mics they use, all the
Yeah.
gear they use, how they
What's
everything
the
that
program processing on that?
the post production process, literally everything. Yes.
Oh.
If you can figure
Also,
out what is something
would bring me to like voices, the voice actors.
Yes.
Seeing them in their booth doing their lines.
Oh my God.
Like
yes.
I want to see that too. Obviously.
We're gonna see that.
Yeah.
But like, oh my goodness, dude.
Yeah.
what is something that if you love it, a lot of people would love it. That's where you really should go hard. That's what we
Everybody
tried
loves
with
it.
Yeah. Man.
I gotta
When
see.
I went to
as-
the Riot leadership and was like, I think we should make a TV show about our characters. First answer was no. Okay, give me like $2,000. They're like, okay, fine.
no, that's amazing that they actually have to fight for it.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
I really hate the relationship between creative and corporate. 99% of the time, it ends up with creatives getting screwed over, right? Especially when it comes to, kind of AAA things that are surrounded around AAA productions.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call it a AAA production. It's the top of the top for me. You know,
Yeah.
the fact that corporate said no is the biggest mistake. I really hope that all of those people are looking in the mirror to be like, I'm dumb. Like straight up, they should just being, I'm an idiot. Like
Yeah.
this is probably the biggest mistake that I've ever said no to. Like, and I hope that it makes other corporate entities or corporate sides of companies recognize the potential of creativity. Do not just always try to sell us skins and stuff like that. Like it's culture and it's story and it's
Yes,
these things that
yes,
attach us to.
yes.
You want the money? Well, give us these things. That's
It's
how
so true.
it
It's
works,
so
right?
true. Yeah, like we get attached to these characters. We love knowing the history about them, all the lore that goes with them. Like it just adds that much more depth to the character, and like why wouldn't we want to see that flushed out continuously?
It's like there are certain times when corporate and creative comes in agreement. Like, for example, we want plushies, we want cute things. Corporate likes money. Okay, make plushies, get money. That works out, right? Creatives get to make something, corporate gets to get money.
Yeah.
We also get to be happy with our little plushies. Everybody's happy, right?
Yeah.
But there are certain things when corporate pushes too hard and monetizes things too hard and honestly kills franchises
Yeah.
by pushing them too hard down the monetization route without giving some culture behind it.
Yeah.
And Riot in general has done a very good job so far, in my opinion, of creating so much culture around their franchise. I think
Yeah.
that's the reason why they are one of the biggest gaming companies around, period.
Yeah.
And then I go back and look at my favorite gaming companies. Riot's going up there for me. It's rising the ranks, but like Blizzard is my be all end all, period. Right? And I look at Blizzard and I'm like, you see what they're doing over here, Blizzard? It's like the grass is
Yeah.
greener on the neighbor's lawn, right? And I'm looking at our lawn going, gonna need some fertilizer
I
here.
was gonna say could use some water.
Yeah.
Fertilizer,
We need
yeah.
to grow the culture here. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's not like
Yeah.
we don't get cinematics and stuff like that in World of Warcraft, but I don't see any World of Warcraft show, and I'm gonna say that Blizzard's budget is enormous. Like
Yeah.
Activision Blizzard's budget is enormous. I don't understand why
Yeah.
they wouldn't, right? So it's just it's insane. But obviously, I'm talking about like different corporate heads have different expectations and stuff like that. So
Sure, yeah.
it's unfortunate, but me as just a fan, past all that, putting all that aside, I want more.
Yeah, always.
Always. I want more, and then I will throw my wallet at the screen. I'll throw it through the screen. Like, you know what I mean? Just give me more.
Take it all.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
this was a really cool trailer to check out,
Yeah.
and it really built the excitement for me personally, and you too.
I was gonna say, like, I was already excited, but now I'm like super excited.
Yeah, we're
like,
gonna get into episode 1 of Bridging the Rift so fast, and I'm so happy that they didn't just burn out after the show and they were like, "Woo, that's it." No, I'm so happy they were excited enough to carry that excitement into showing us their process.
yeah.
I'm-
like, this is literally it's such a treat.
Yeah, I can appreciate this literally already just as much as the show,
Yeah.
if not more.
I was gonna say, if not more, because like
Without this, there would be no show.
exactly, right? Like
Yeah, it's hard to come up with words to describe how very cool this is.
Yeah, I was gonna say I just feel like there isn't, especially when you start thinking again about like the countless hours that people spent in front of their screens painting these scenes, and just like like everything else, right? Like the list is so long, like I don't think there are words, especially from like my artist's perspective to it. Like when not just a person, but like a whole team of people are like pouring their absolute soul into this thing. Like I said, I think it truly shows. I'm sure many people are on that agreement train there. It's so amazing. Like
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, no, I'm like, Blizzard, can you contact Studio Fortiche to do
yeah.
something for Diablo now? Because could you imagine? Oh my! I would literally, y'all listen.
You would like no, we can't. We
No,
can't,
I would have a
okay?
heart attack.
I know, like we
Like
can't.
legit.
Okay,
I
I would
would
like you to stay alive.
I would
We
literally go to the
can't.
hospital. Like the first time I seen like I mean Blizzard's own internal cinematics team for Diablo,
Oh gosh.
just on the Diablo team, they are insane.
Yeah.
I feel like the Diablo team is the top of the cinematics team. I don't know if the cinematics team is just like they make one for like they do all the franchises,
Right.
but the team that does the Diablo one specifically,
Is
oh my goodness, guys, get on a show right now. I'm telling you, right now. If this ever makes it to them, right now. I am aging, okay? Hey, let us know your favorite moments. I'm just wrapping up with this one. You cool with this one?
Yeah.
Yeah, let us know your favorite moments from or let us know the things you were most psyched about to learn
Yeah,
about in Bridging the
yeah,
Rift. Don't
yeah.
let us know your favorite moments yet because we're not in episode 1. But let us know the things that you were most excited to learn about
Yeah.
before you started watching the actual episodes of Bridging the Rift.
Yeah.
And we're going to catch up as quickly as we can. As always, please like, share, and especially subscribe. And we will see you in episode 1 of Arcane's Bridging the Rift. All right, bye.
Bye.